12:87 2TM. Our festival coverage continuing thanks to McDonald's this Wednesday morning. It is day 6 of the 2025 Tamworth Country Music Festival. And now joining me on the breakfast show this morning, I have Mak and Shar. Good morning, fellas.
Good morning. We're actually out of bed before 10 o'clock, which is really rare.
It's a big surprise for us.
I appreciate the early start. I know musos don't usually like the early rises.
I got up at 6.
Oh, wow.
That's insane for me.
Matt's usually asleep till like 10.
Yeah, I do love a good snooze.
Now, I was just saying to you both off air, I became aware of you and your music when you were Brothers 3 on Australia's X Factor. And then, Mac, you said also a very scary fact that was 11 years ago.
Yeah, I think a lot of people first heard of Brothers 3 through X Factor. It was like a household sort of show. Yeah, and that was 11 years ago. I was 16 at the time, and people can do the math, but I don't like admitting how old I am now. But yeah, look, it's a completely amazing thing to look back on because we were on TV in front of something like 1.8 million people at a time. So, oh my God, how things have changed.
And Shar, quickly, like transforming from Brothers 3 to now sort of being a country music-based duo, what's that transition been like?
Look, kind of we've always had that country like roots and sound, even when we were Brothers 3. But I think because with Brothers 3, it was an expectation of that X Factor, like the style, you come off your very TV oriented. What we found is we've been able to have a lot more freedom with our own music kind of thing, and really able to write our own songs that we love. So it's been a big shift, but in a way it hasn't felt as big because we've always had that country root.
And to be honest, if you liked Brothers 3, you're probably gonna like Mak and Shar, because we are essentially, we're 2/3 of Brothers 3. Yeah. So we're over halfway there.
Yes. And I mean, what is it about country music that you both like?
I think it's the realness of it, the organic sort of side of things. When you listen to a song by a lot of Australian country artists, you know who they are pretty quickly. It's the ability to just say what you're feeling or say how something kind of affects you, and then just put it into a melody in a song, and it's just right. And also, we love guitars. Guitars, live instruments. We're not super into the whole fake an instrument sort of thing. So, we wouldn't do super well in the pop world. Also, I don't think we can dance as well as a boy band. So let's not go down that route.
Yep,
yeah,
fair enough. Yeah. Now, also looking back at 2024, I mean, it was a big year. I know that there was some new music released last year. Summing up the year that was 2024, how was it for you guys?
It was really cool because we released our first proper single, which was Best Thing. And it was received really well. We got added to a heap of playlists, and a lot of people said they enjoyed the song, and it got played on a heap of radio stations. So it's really positive. And what that did was it kind of cemented for us where we wanted to be. And that actually kicked off with last year's Tamworth Country Music Festival. We came here last year for the first time as Mak and Shar, and we were like, yeah, this is establishing where we want to be in the music world. We love the industry as it is here. And we want to continue being part of it. So it was a really positive year for us in terms of looking forward. It's cemented where we're going and what we're going to be.
And Shar, looking at 2025, I know we're only at the start of it, and usually everything at the start of each and every year is just solely and focused on festival, Tamworth. Yeah. But looking past festival, what's the year looking like for Mak and Shar?
Look, we're still in the planning stage of a few things later in the year, which we can't really say yet, but it's looking like it's going to be bigger than 2024, which is really exciting. But the main thing we're going to start working towards to release, hopefully by the third quarter of the year, is a brand new album.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Going to be our...
He looked at me like I knew what he was talking about. So, definitely a new album. We've got 8 songs ready to go, mixed, mastered, produced all by us. And we kind of want to put 12 songs down that we're happy with and tie a nice little ribbon on it and go, this is us in an album format. So that's what 2025 is going to be. It's a good year to release an album as well, like 2025. It sounds like a nice year to to release an album.
It sounds like an album year.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Now, Mac, you've got your guitar with you.
I do.
In the studio. Tell me a little bit. I've been asking each and every artist that sort of come in of late if there's a story behind their guitar or to tell us a bit more about it. Is there
His name is... I don't name my guitars. I make fun of people that name... Please don't tell me the person before me named their guitar.
No, but I have had some artists that name their guitars.
Always, his name is Jerry, and I let... No. So... realistically, I was I still am a big John Mayer fan. So John Mayer was a big influence on my guitar kind of playing style and vocals early on when I was in high school. And this actually is called an OMJM. So it's a Martin OM, but it's the John Mayer signature version.
Nice.
So he played this on his Room for Squares album, which was my favorite album of his. And then when I saw that they had one, I was like, cool, I'm gonna buy that. And then I realized that it was like $6,500. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna save up for that.
The funny thing is, the better story is how I got my new guitar.
Yeah, Chardon bought my dream acoustic guitar because he could.
Yeah, just to annoy him.
Just because if he gets it, I'm not going to get it. So he just that's it. He wins. He wins the guitar war. And obviously being brothers, that's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah. It's just one-upping each other, isn't it?
Rivalry all the way.
Yep.
That's it.
So, the sibling rivalry is alive and well by the sounds of it.
Oh, yeah. And it's never going to stop. Now I have to buy his next one. So,
oh, jeez.
I already got the best one.
So what song are you fellas going to treat us to this morning?
Well, our latest single is called Untamed Heart, but we actually don't love the way that we perform it live because it's like if you listen to the song, it's got like a trumpet in it. Like it's really
it's very hard to do a trumpet without a trumpet.
Yes,
Mouse trumpet doesn't sound as good.
Yep.
Exactly.
Although you're more than welcome to give it a crack if you want to.
I think I'll leave the trumpet playing to someone else. Yes.
So we're not going to do that one. We're going to actually do our first big Mak Shar single, which is called Best Thing, and it's a lot prettier. So yeah, is that cool?
Over to you guys.
My college queen, and everybody wanted her at 17. Just you and me, we dance away the dark to California dreams. We moved around, we grew up with each other on the edge of town. And she wore the crown. Her house was on the same road, just a couple doors down. And I can see the days go by when we were sweet 16. We would run to meet our friends beneath the willow tree. It's as strong, just like the whiskey at the bar we drink, but it's the memory. The memory, yeah, I can see the dress you wore when you were prom queen. I was a guy who thought you'd never even look at me. Yeah, I swear to you, the day you took the diamond ring made you the best thing that happened to me. The jeans are ripped in all the ways you wanna see, and we were riding free. We took the highway down to Gibson, Tennessee. And I can see the days go by when we were sweet 16. We would run to meet our friends beneath the willow tree. It's as strong, just like the whiskey at the bar we drink, but it's the memory. The memory, yeah, I can see the dress you wore when you were prom queen. I was a guy who thought you'd never even look at me. And I swear to you, the day you took the diamond ring made you the best thing that happened to me. Yeah, I know, yes I know, it's the way we talk when our friends go home. And we laugh and we cry, not a day goes by that I don't need you. Cause I see the days go by when we were sweet 16. We would run to meet our friends beneath the willow tree. It's as strong, just like the whiskey at the bar we drink, but it's the memories. And I can see the dress you wore when you were prom queen. I was a guy who thought you'd never even look at me. And I swear to you, the day you took the diamond ring made you the best thing that happened to me.
On 1287 2TM, Mak Shar, my special guest, joining us on the breakfast show as part of our festival coverage. And that was a live rendition of Best Thing.
Best Thing, that's the one.
I love that. That is awesome. And excited to hear that there's going to be even more new music this year.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And if anyone wants to catch us live,
yes,
in town, we probably should mention that because we do have a show tomorrow, and it's at 12 o'clock, West Diggers, so the 23rd. Tickets are still available, and for anyone who needs to be guilt-tripped, we blew a tyre on the way up here, so we have to afford to buy a new one now. So, yeah, broke musicians need help.
So let's see if we can repair that tyre.
Yeah, let's
Exactly.
Well, we also are advertising it as, come for the air conditioning and just stay for the music.
I did see that on your socials, and I think that's a brilliant marketing ploy because tomorrow, well, what is it tomorrow? It's supposed to be 37.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun. Yeah.
37,
get
30.
inside to West Diggers.
Yeah. Really good air conditioning there, guys.
And there's some music playing there,
Yeah, there's these two guys that sing songs.
Yeah, and they sound pretty good, if you ask me.
They're all right.
Yeah.
I know today is supposed to be pretty hot as well, but today's doesn't count because you got to be at Fan Zone as well.
Yeah, you got to be at Fan Zone today at 1:30.
Yeah, I saw that in the official festival guide. So popping up at Fan Zone today. Do you have a performance at Shopping World?
Yeah, we do. We have a little pop up there.
Yep.
We're going to be doing I think it's 20 minutes there, and then 20 minutes of Fan Zone. Just little, hey guys, we're here.
Yeah,
and then,
nice.
what are those things that pop out of the ground?
Oh, the
Whack-a-mole things.
Yeah.
I don't know what the real animal is called, but well done, Mac. I'm really showing my musician education.
It's literally called whack-a-mole, so obviously it'd be a mole, right?
I don't know. Music. We're good at music. Nothing else.
I love it that we've got you back in town, and really looking forward to that big show. So make sure you keep that in mind tomorrow, 12 noon. At Diggers in the showroom there. Beautiful air conditioning, and especially with it going to be stinking hot, typical festival weather, it's going to be the place to be. Now, if folks do want to find out more information, stay up to date with you guys, best way to do so, all the socials?
Social media, Instagram, Facebook. I think they're the only two we really use. We have is X now?
We have a website.
And we also have a website, but just Facebook and Instagram are the easiest way to get in touch with us.
Awesome. Well, Mak Shar, thank you for your time this morning. Look forward to catching up with you fellas again soon, and all the best. Let's sell out Diggers and maybe get even, a whole set of tyres. You could have all.
Do you know what? Wouldn't that be that's the dream?
Just refresh them all.
That's the dream. 4 tyres. Do we dare for a 5th?
Do we dare for a spare?
Well, you need a spare tyre. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Guys.
And our festival coverage continues after a quick break here on 1287 2TM.
Hi, it's Sam Spokes here from LJ Hooker Tamworth. As 2025 is underway,